If you were in a gifted program as a kid, and now you feel exhausted, unmotivated, and feel like everyone else caught up, then this video is probably... Hey!
Hey,
Huh?
do you mind? It's kind of loud and dramatic.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
If you were smarter than other kids in your class growing up, then this video is for you. Is being too smart a curse? No. No, it's not. Why would being better than other kids at solving math problems or getting good grades with less effort be a curse? It's like saying, waiter, help! My steak is too juicy! Also, real talk, I was in this program, but I don't know if that was because I was gifted or because I was, Asian. Wow, how dare you! All I remember is being forced to take some test in first grade and never taking that test again. Okay, but obviously there's some nuance to that question in the title. The way I see it, there are two types of gifted kids. The normal ones and the ones that are like me. The first type being kids that are gifted and socially skilled, often having many friends. And the second type are socially awkward and never actually read The Giver or The Kite Runner or any book they were assigned, and they still struggle to read the atmosphere. Bruh. This kind of reminds me of Light and L, if anyone gets the reference. Oh shoot. There are struggles or curses, as the title says, that all types go through, and struggles only the second type goes through. We'll talk about the broader struggle before diving into the more juicy one. There are two main problems that gifted kids go through growing up. The first one is the constant pressure to excel in anything they do, such as math, science, geology, spelling, grammar, pronunciation. And the pressure is exerted from any direction: your classmates, your teachers, and especially your family. This builds stress in the earlier stages of life, and stress is never a good thing. This also puts extra emphasis on failure and less praise for successes. Successes? Is that even a word? Less praise for success. So then if you're bad at something or fail in some way, the world around you just crumbles. The second struggle is that they're not challenged enough growing up. And what does that lead to? Beep, bop, boop. Laziness! Since you can get away with putting in minimal effort for good grades, you're conditioned to stop trying as hard for a lot of things. So let's say, if little Johnny decides to start playing pickleball and it doesn't seem easy at first, or he just loses every game, he gives up, since he was never taught that failure and losing was part of the experience. Now we're going to dive deeper into the specific struggle that only the type 2 GT kids experience. And we already know that not reading books is because of the laziness factor. So let's talk about why this social awkwardness develops in the first place. There's actually a couple ways this could happen. The first way being that since you happen to be smarter than other kids growing up, you start to think that you're always right. And that habit's hard to get rid of, and people end up unfriending you because you're kind of a jerk, and you end up losing all of your friends that you make, and you end up being alone for most of the time growing up. Now, did this happen to me? Oh no, not me. I didn't. My way was the shy way. English being my second language probably had to do a lot with this. I just never talked. I didn't get enough experience talking, and I never stepped out of my comfort zone, this little bubble, when I was younger, which kind of sucks now that I'm an adult. Screw you, past self. Wow, how dare you? Okay, no, I wasn't talking about...
Wow, how dare you?
And growing up quiet made me want to stay this way. It was kind of like a positive feedback loop. The more I was quiet, the more I was known for being quiet. And the more I became known for being the quiet kid, the more I wanted to retain that image. And the more I wanted to retain that image, the more I became quiet. It was just an endless loop of me being quiet. And when I did talk for an assignment or something, people would be like,
"Wow, that's the first time I've heard you talking."
Which kind of made me a little uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know why, but that made me want to stay even more quiet after that interaction. And this isn't even about gifted kids anymore. I'm sure this applies to all quiet people. I guess it just hits harder when you're already categorized as different and all these other labels that you feel the need to protect. Which is kind of the reason I'm making this whole video. I know there are a lot of gifted minds watching this right now, and I wanted to tell you guys that it's okay. It's okay to make a mistake or ask a question about something you don't know. And the world isn't gonna crumble around you if you fail or make a mistake.
Oh man.